and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Washington Wizards. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now Washington starting five. Alexander Sarr out there with Davis. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the five down low. And Durant gets it to go. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Here's Keita, pass to Durant. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound, Washington. Davis, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Now here's Tatum. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he misses his first shot. Wembanyama up top. Count it. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
And it's Washington with the ball, following the 3 by Boston. Davis probing. 6 on the shot clock. Queta pulls it in. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like the quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Durant, stolen by Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Now, here is James. Man, showing some terrific range. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Boston. George comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Queta. George, he's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Davis. Wembanyama against James. Robinson, a screen on Wembanyama to the middle. And here's Young. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Deflected. A minute 42 left in the opening quarter. Wembanyama. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now, here is James. No points so far. Durant, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Robinson. Durant with a screen on Young. And he's going for the lob. White against George. They need this. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Wizards leading by 4. Wembanyama, a pass to George. Back to Wembanyama. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Young. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Back to Young. The 3. Kept alive. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Wembanyama against James. Outside White. Off target from outside. And so is Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Wizards. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and...
So in the game for Washington, Trae Young out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Aiden in at the 5 spot. Pass to George. White looking it over. Now James. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Davis with a screen on Pritchard. There's Young with the 3. Boston pulls it in. Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, BA, that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy.
Now here's Young. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by George. And so George will bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. It's James on the wing. Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the 3.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Davis checked in for Boston. Durant comes in for Pritchard. And a change for the Wizards. Wembanyama's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Wembanyama screen. George passes to Wembanyama. The Wizards with another miss. Boston has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Down low. Here's Kata. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. George outside. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. No good again that time.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
White, the pass to Tatum. Kicks it to George. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
And Boston with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Tatum, and it's Peyton Pritchard in for Derek White. And the Wizards making a change here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wembanyama, screen on Pritchard. Young from long range. Paul George pulls down the board. Celtics lead by 3. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside Durant. 1:24 left in the first half of this one. Rebound Washington.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Young. From deep three-point land. No good that time.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Pass to Keita. Durant for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. George outside. Wembanyama, screen on George. George, no good. The Celtics on offense. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Pulls it from 20. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Young. To the inside, Chamberlain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Chamberlain's got 10 points.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Boston out in front. They're up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so James will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 7. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. Jason Tatum out there with James. And it's Keita in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Left side, Davis. Ooh, Durant with a steal. James up top. Back to Durant. Robinson, a screen on Davis. Durant, the pass to Robinson. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. KD jams it straight down.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Outside Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Sarr passes to Chamberlain. Fades away. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Now here's Durant. He's got 19. Out to the right wing. James outside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Wizards trail by 7. Left side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama won't be denied.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's got 9.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Wembanyama screen. Now here's Coulibaly. No points yet. High post Davis. Durant's there. Davis can't hit.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Chamberlain. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Keita. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Derek White's checked in for Keita. And a change for the Wizards. Young, he's checked in for Coulibaly. Now here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Washington. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama, pass to Davis. Now here's Sarr. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Chamberlain. Durant pulls it in. Celtics lead by 9. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Davis against Durant. Shoots over Davis. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
This is a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Boston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to James. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Now here's Wembanyama. 14 points for him, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Paul George comes in for Robinson, and it's Peyton Pritchard in for Durant. "36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to George. Launches it. And another miss by Washington.
He probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Tatum. James, right side. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Doesn't go for him. Davis against James. Davis, the pass to Young. Washington again can't hit. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got DeAndre Ayton. Trae Young out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Keyshawn George, and it's Wembanyama in at power forward. Now here's Young. Misses in close. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Durant. All alone, and the jumper is on the mark. And that's now 25 points for Durant.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Here's Coulibaly. The three is up. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Keita. George outside. And here's Durant. The three is up. The offensive rebound. George outside. Now here's Young. Ayton, a screen on White. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Pritchard finds Durant. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Robinson, he's checked in for George. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarge checked in for Ayton. Wizards trail by 9. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Outside Robinson. Now here's White. Coulibaly defending. Outside Durant. From deep. Drops in the three. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's White. Outside Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. At the arc, KD drains it.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
That is a sweet-looking stroke from someone 7'4".
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. James comes in for Pritchard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Durant. LeBron! Oh, James drains the deep three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Sarr. After the basket by Boston. Outside Coulibaly. Davis outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. Here's Keita. James outside. Here's Durant. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from 14. Jams it home.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Some changes for Boston. George, he's checked in for Robinson. White comes in for Keita. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Durant. And then for Washington, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Davis. And it's Trae Young in for Wembanyama. That free throw good from James. The Wizards trail by 17. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Koulibaly against James. Now George. Just 5 on the clock. Young fires! And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And it's a Celtics ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Now George. James deciding where to go with it. White outside. Shot clock at 6. Tatum with a screen. Let's loose for 3. George is there for the rebound. We see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness, and you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.
It's time for the NBA. A clock. Two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Chamberlain is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Claxton in at the small forward.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Brunson the pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. New York moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
O'Neal from long range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Wembanyama left side. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Chamberlain. The shot is good off the backboard.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Pass to Towns. Over Buzelis. And Towns the bucket on the assist by O'Neal.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Bulls trail by 4. Now Buzelis. Paxton a screen on James. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama against LeBron. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Paxton with it. He's guarded by Anunoby. Chamberlain with a screen on Anunoby. It's Claxton with the drive. And yes, it's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For New York, Harden's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Bridges in for Anunoby. Then for the Bulls, Powell comes in for Josh Giddey, and Jones subbed in for Nicholas Claxton. On defense, Chicago, trailing by 2. Bridges passes to Brunson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you. But It's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all. He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Pass to Wembanyama. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brunson. Here's Towns. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. To the wing on the left. Hard against Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. So for Brunson, Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron outside. Bridges outside. New York needs to get off a shot from downtown. That shot off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. You got Nick Richards. Josh Giddey is out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Powell in at the 3.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, there has some truth to it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Bulls making a change here as well. Claxton's checked in. Here's Shamet. Scoreless thus far. It's deflected. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Bridges.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Shamet. Screen by Hart. Lets it go. New York, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Jones. After New York gets the three, Powell finds Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Shamet. Jones, no luck. New York leading by 4. O'Neal a screen on Powell. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play. In one way, players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
So for the Knicks, Andre Drummond's checked in for O'Neal. LeBron comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet. Then for the Bulls, Chamberlain comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Wembanyama in for Josh Giddey. LeBron against Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Back to Chamberlain. 5 to shoot. Over Drummond. Chamberlain, no good.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Back to Anunoby. Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one misses. No luck that time either.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually when he's hot, he stays hot.
Wembanyama passes the ball. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The free throw drops for Powell. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And he nails the third. The Knicks leading by 4. Drummond sets the screen for James. Out to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Powell down low. Defended by Bridges. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Brunson against Jones. And that one's good. Brunson's got 5 now.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Bridges against Powell. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. It's deflected and stolen by LeBron. Here's Bridges. He gets that one. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
LeBron against Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Drummond gets it to go on the assist from Brunson.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Chicago again turning it over. O'Neal's checked in for the Knicks. Downs comes in for Mikal Bridges. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Norman Powell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns a screen on Giddey. Brunson with a head of steam. And Towns is good for 3. He's got 7.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Bulls trail by 9. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Giddey. Now Chamberlain. Shoots over Shaq. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Knicks out front as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Bulls trail by 9. They've got OG Anunoby. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's LeBron James. And it's Brunson in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's James. Pass to O'Neal. Look out, rim. Here comes Shaq.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Wembanyama down low. Working on James. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game so far. O'Neal inside. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Brunson, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Brunson kicks to Towns. Towns sets the pick for James. And LeBron nails the 3.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Wembanyama outside. Inside. Towns with the steal. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Giddey. And it's Brunson missing. Bulls trail by 13. On the wing, Giddey. He's guarded by Anunoby. Wembanyama against James. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 13 points.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Pass to Towns. James looking it over. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Giddey. Here's Chamberlain, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks. And the Bulls making a change also. Powell, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. A free throw good from Chamberlain.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
James, a screen on Giddey. Powell against Bridges. Shaq with a screen on Powell. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Powell. Chamberlain with a screen on Bridges. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 11. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Chamberlain. .46 seconds left in the third. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
And stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. And Giddey gets it to go.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
James finds Towns. Chicago grabs the miss. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by LeBron. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Nice defense from Giddey. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Knicks leading by 7. So for Chicago right now, Powell is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Richards in at the small forward. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Hart. For 3, Bridges bangs on the trifecta. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for New York.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Wembanyama passes to Richards. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by New York. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. That one good for 2. Drummond's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Powell. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Drummond finds Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 14. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Knicks, Shaq's checked in for Andre Drummond. Towns comes in for Josh Hart. And James subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Chicago also making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Moose Ellis comes in for Nick Richards. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Clock is at 3. Here's Giddey. Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 14. Bridges outside. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Powell feeling it out a bit. And it's sent back by O'Neal. James outside. Let's lose a 3. Can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 16. Chamberlain with a screen on Bridges. Oh, the slam dunk.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Here they are, your Knicks set back.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brunson. It's James. Takes it from 10. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Here's Giddey. Trained from outside.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
LeBron against Claxton. LeBron gets it right to the rack.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here we've got Brunson. Giddey will pull it down.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Now Wembanyama. The three is off. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Giddey against Brunson. Outside, Anunoby. Three, good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Shaquille O'Neal.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Anthony Towns. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
A really talented youngster, Matas Buzelis, comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson.
Staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the player of the game, LeBron James.